Where you at, Miss? I mean, this is HD, the Harvester Simulator, and today I want to bring you an uncut video, an unboxing of the King Kong vs. Godzilla, NECA Godzilla. My little brother, man, he was a staunch Godzilla fan. I have to believe I watched every Godzilla movie made. My little brother would beg my mama to buy the VCR tape of damn near every Godzilla movie. So I think I've seen every one. So when I saw this particular figure, man, and it's an old figure, it's a year old, came out in 2019, but I saw it in Target, and I was like, you know what, man? This is a good looking Godzilla, man. So I picked him up, you know. As a result of my little brother, I'm a Godzilla fan. So my little brother subscribed to the channel. So Petit Jean Edouard, this video is dedicated to you, my man. So we're going to take a look at the box here, y'all. Here's the thing. I have to confess, man, I'm not a big fan of how the new Godzilla looks. And another confession, I saw Godzilla King of Monsters. Well, I went to the cinema to see it, and I fell asleep while watching it, y'all. Damn, that's cold. I know, man. I need to rewatch it. But, you know, man, I don't like how the new Godzilla looks, man. He doesn't have that historic, traditional roar. At least I didn't hear it. I need to rewatch the movie. So, man, I really prefer these older Godzilla movies, man. They are really good. My favorite movie is Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, man. Whenever he comes out the ocean and his face is coming over the hill and he goes over that mountain to go to battle. It's an awesome scene, man. I love it. So here's the box, y'all. It looks good. I believe this is one of the movie posters here. You know, you have the characters in Japanese right here. It does say that it is a Godzilla. Here you're going to have portions of that movie poster here on the side. Godzilla 65, 1954 to 2019. I'm not sure if that's when the movie came out. I think the movie came out in 62. I think that's just 65 years of Godzilla. Here we have some product shots on the back, and man, the head on this Godzilla, of all of them that NECA has produced, in my opinion, that is the best. So product shot looks really good. You're going to have the same thing here on this side. On the top, you will have the King Kong vs. Godzilla insignia, and you have a logo here at the bottom. It is a NECA toy, Real Toys. So there is a little door, traditional for NECA. You open it up, you have this awesome product shot of Godzilla right here, man. That's real hard to get rid of this box, man. I don't even know if I am. I don't keep a lot of boxes, y'all. I think this might be one of them. I think. So that's how it looks there, y'all. And let's see here. Let's get this guy out of the box. And so I'm just going to peel these stickers off the top because I don't have my X-Acto knife here in the studio with me. Normally I do. So just as easy as that. Pop, bam, boom. Let's get the sticker all the way off. And here it is, y'all. We're unboxing it now. There it is. He's just right in there. And I'm going to pull him right out. Okay. There are some instructions inside the box. Deep in there. Let's see if we can get those out. It's a little piece of paper basically telling us, it looks like, how to attach the tail, because the tail is this attached. It's on a ball joint. Boom, just pop it right in. It's basically what it's telling us. Dip the tail in warm water for about 20 seconds. Oh, we're going to have to heat the tail up. Might have to do that off screen, y'all. So let's see. First, let's look at the figure before I do that, all right? Boom, there he is, man. He has this little fire effect in there. Let's see here. I'm going to have to undo this elastic tie here. Get it off. I like that it's there. Keeps the figure nice and secure in the packaging. He's not moving all around. It's just one of those things we have to do when we get a figure like this. Take off the elastic. Bam! Boom! He is free! Ah, no, he's not. There's another rubber band on top. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. There's that. And boom, the figure is out of the packaging, man. And wow, 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 man. What a cool looking figure, man. How many points of articulation does this dude have, man? He has quite a few. So far I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. Now that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if you want to count these. 9, 10, 11, 12. He even has a joint here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points of articulation is what I counted. And I could be wrong. Definitely gonna have to heat that up, man. Look how small that hole is, man. Definitely have to put that in some water in order to get that in there. So look, let me hop off camera real quick and get that done, and we'll analyze the figure just a little bit better, okay? So instead of soaking his tail in water, I just opted for running some hot water in a faucet and just keeping his tail under the running water and just popped it right on. All right, so that was real easy. That might be an option for you instead of like getting a glass of water. So look, man, I am thoroughly impressed with this figure. I like the brittleness, for lack of a better word, the texturing of his skin, man. It just feels real like brittle, man. It feels awesome. Love it. And yeah, man, it just reminds me of the guy running around in a rubber suit, you know, not the CGI guy that we have now. Now, if they did this guy in CGI, I think that'd be great, you know, but I don't know, man, with liking the new Godzilla too, man. I just don't like the way he looks. I like how these classic Godzilla looks, man, and I wish they'd bring that back. Once I don't know how long this franchise is going to go on. Allegedly, they're making a Godzilla versus King Kong movie, so we'll see what happens with that. But taking a look at the figure, y'all, man, look, he is green, but he has just a lighter brown coloring going throughout, man. I like how they gave all of this great texture, man. NECA killed this figure, man. Absolutely killed this figure. Look at all of that detail in there, man. That's just beautiful stuff. Same thing here with the, you know, these spines on his back. Great texturing, man. And the texturing is going to be different than his skin. It's almost like coral. And they gave it, it's like brown, like a brownish green with this light tan kind of wash on the end, man. That looks really good, man. You know, you could hold the figure, man, and look at the figure, and you could tell that, you know, NECA took care, man, and really producing a great figure, because this is an awesome figure. The figure, in fact, it is 6 inches. So here, we can go ahead and measure this guy real quick. He is going to measure in at 6 inches, all right? Well, you know what, man? I got him standing up, and he's 6.5, actually. So that's 6.5. And if you measure him from head to tail down here, he is, damn, man, he's almost like about, hold on, let me extend this a little bit more. It's like 12 inches, man, from head to tail. So he's not a colossal figure, you know. I saw, I should have got it. I saw big old Godzilla, man, the movie Godzilla, King of Monsters, for $5 at Walmart, and I passed on it. I just didn't like the way it looked, and that thing was huge. I should have got it just for shits and giggles, but I didn't. But yeah, man, look, his eyes, you know, you can look inside of his mouth, and they put like a shinier paint there on his gums. His tongue looks real good. His tongue is actually pink. He has these brilliant yellow eyes. Look at that, man. I love the shape of that head, man. It reminds me of like those diamond head pit bulls, man. Just awesome. Look at that, man. Just a great looking figure. Here, his nails, you're going to have that same kind of brownish color here, canvas color. You have some peg holes down here at the bottom of his feet. I'm not really sure why, because he just stands up real good all on his lonesome, you know. But I don't know. Maybe you want to do something creative with them, and those peg holes would be there if you want to use them for something. Put them to the side or something like that. Articulation wise, before we get into the articulation of this figure, man, which, man, he's just awesome, man. Before we get into the full articulation, he does come with this fire effect. It is like a clear white plastic almost with this white weathering on it. It looks real good, man. I'm very impressed with all of this. This whole figure is just impressive. So let's see how this is going to fit in. Let's open up all the way here. Let me get a light inside. And I'm just going to wing it and stick it in there and see what happens. Yep. All right. So it goes right in, man. And that's how it's going to look when he's breathing fire. So if you wanted to do some photography with this guy, man, I'm sure you can get some amazing, amazing shots. Now, I don't think NECA made the King Kong. I never did research into looking that up, but I've never seen them on the shelves or anything like that, so I'm not sure if they made them. But, you know, if you just want to do some other photography, you wanted to create some small buildings and him trashing them, this fire effect, man, could come in handy. Really nice. And I don't really think the camera's doing it justice, because I'm looking at it on the camera, and I look at it in real life, and it's just like two different figures almost in real life, man. It's just awesome. Hopefully you're getting that on the video on the screen as well. Yeah, man, just totally awesome. So that just fits right in there. It does have like a semicircle shape, and you put the flat part in, and it just fits right in. Boom. All right, let's take a look at his articulation, guys. His head, as you saw, it can go up and down. Besides his neck, his mouth does open and close. And then he does have this neck joint right here, so you can get a swivel on his neck. That can rock side to side. In terms of looking up, this is about as high as we can get him looking up right there, y'all, which is still pretty decently good. And this is how far we can get him to look down. That's with his neck joint. But damn, they both neck joints, aren't they? His head joint and his neck joint. Let's put it like that. And then he has this torso joint right here, so you can get some additional bending with him. With the torso joint, you can't get it to go all the way around, because you got to remember he has these spikes on his back. But it does swivel side to side, so you get some swivel with this guy. I'm sure you can get a 360 if you forced it, but I'm not going to do that. But I mean, look, that's pretty good. And so you have that torso swivel. He doesn't really have a waist, right? So you don't have that. His legs will kick forward that much. They will kick back, and it just depends on how much you could swivel this thing. That much. So you got that. He does have a knee joint, all right? And so you can get that knee joint to go that much forward, and then you can bend it that much back. It's going to be hindered by his skin right there. But still, man, you can get some bending in the knee right there. With the feet, they do swivel. I don't think there's a hinge. But, yeah, it's just a ball joint. I see it in there. But still, man, you can get it to go pretty. You get some good rotation with it. You know what I'm saying? So you can get some swiveling going on. You can get it to go that far down. Do it with this one so you can see it better. That far down, that far up. So just enough to make him, you know, walk really. So that's his main body. With his tail, it does swivel right here. So the upper tail, you have another swivel right here. You have a swivel in the middle. You have another swivel just beyond that. And then you have another swivel in the back. And these are all ball joints. So you can bend these things, man. Look, man, look how bendy the tail is. That is so cool. So if you wanted to get a shot with them, like kicking something, you can totally get that. You know, it's a bam, just kicking, you know, with his tail, getting something like that, man. It just stays still. So the tail has a lot of flexibility, man. A lot of points of articulation. Very happy with that. Oh, it popped off. Let me see if I can get it to go back on. I'm off camera just for 1 second, y'all. And yeah, I might have to pause it because I might have to wash it again. Let's see. Nope, popped it right back on. All right. So that's it, man. This Godzilla is awesome. Hope I forgot to show you this articulation with his arms, didn't I, man? His arms, you can get a 360. He does have a, is this a single jointed elbow? It is. I see a hinge in there, man. I'm having a hard time. Might need to heat it up with a blow dryer. But once you do that, man, I'm almost sure you're going to get these things to move. Here, I got it to move. So look, articulation at the elbow. There's a hinge on the wrist as well. That's going to go up and down. See that? And then he has finger articulation. 3 of his fingers have articulation, all right? So they bend up and down. And, of course, this swivels all around. So articulation is great on this guy. This is figure was released in 2019. I bought it last night at Target in Metairie, Louisiana. That's the neighboring city to New Orleans. All right, that's where I go to Target because they don't have a Target in New Orleans proper. I have to drive out to Metairie. Sometimes I go out to Kenner too if they have a figure I'm looking for. And then there's a Target over on the West Bank that's across the Mississippi River. But I mainly go to the Metairie one because it's closer to my house, you know. It's closer to New Orleans, so that's where I go. But yeah, man, if y'all were thinking about this figure, all I can do is recommend him. Because the dude is off the hook, man. Once you get this guy, I mean, look, just when you see him in the box, you're going to be impressed. But when you get him in your hand, it's like, damn, this is an action figure, man. And it's awesome. I'm not sure if NECA makes like 12-inch figures, like 12 inches tall or taller. I'd be interested. This guy ran me, I believe, $25, I believe. And trust me, man, this is a $25 figure. I've seen some Godzillas at Walmart for like $12. Don't mess with them, man. Mess with these dudes right here, the NECA Godzillas. And the King Kong versus Godzilla one that I have here. Look at that head, man. It's off the hook. So, hey, y'all, thanks for watching this unboxing. I'm trying to broaden my, horizons a little bit, man. Sorry for kicking the camera there. I'm not going to edit none of this stuff out. But, I mostly do Marvel Legends, So this is my first NECA review. I did a Star Wars Black Series with the child. And so, look, man, I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit. And I thought I'd do an unboxing for NECA. Uncut. Thanks again for watching, y'all. If you haven't subscribed already, man, consider subscribing and supporting the channel. Give the video a like. Let me know in the comments what you think about this Godzilla, man. And yeah, until next time, as we say here in New Orleans, les éléphants sont roulés.